What is up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? This is No One Shall coming right back at you with another Star Trek Fleet Command video. Today, we are going to talk about just rating, my thoughts behind it, the idea behind it, and my opinion about the rating system we have now, and just a few things since my last rating video, because originally it was you could horizon swoop somebody and take them out instantly, but that's not the case anymore. That's not how it works anymore. That's not how it is at this point anymore. So, since the whole new system came out, you can't one-shot a base that often anymore. From my perspective, you can't. It's not a possibility to one-shot people anymore in this game. It doesn't suck for those people that used to get swooped all the time by Horizons, Antares, K-Vorts, faction miners in general, because that's millions of lost in one hit. I've seen people lose just fortunes out of it. It's nuts. But now, it takes a little bit more of a team effort, more resources to break a base now. Where before, it could have just been a one-man fight, where you could have just fought alone, got all the resources for yourself, and that's not how it works anymore. Now, it's a whole different story where it takes several hits to actually crack a base now. Let's look at my system. Let's see if I can find somebody with a base I can tell you. So, let's see. 10,000. No. Because that would be a 3 or 4 hit. There's not really many of them in the system, I don't think. And I'm only picking them. That's great. 19 mil. God, there's a lot of them in the system. 18 mil. I need like a 36. Drunk Cousin Eddie. That'd be a single hit for one of my ships. 8 mil. That'd be a 2-shotter mainly. When those used to be 1-shotters, Yugo's 14 mil, that would be 3 or 4 shot. So there's not really many out here. So the only difference between rating now and before then is it takes more hits to crack a base, which it's gonna be more resources out of your pocket, yes. But the caveat is if you have faction ships, your key thing with rating these days to save your titanium while you're rating and save you a headache, remember to get, I'll show you the research that's really vital to get for this. Is your repairs for your faction. That's one of the biggest things. Those are crucial. Those drop my 850k Brel repair down to 350. That makes it more palatable. And then I'm not sure if the pure titanium research reflects on it. I haven't really looked into it. I need to look into it for a video and do the calculations of before and after, what the cost it shows here, what the cost it shows there. But those are the things I really highly suggest. If you can afford it, in all honesty, I would purchase, if I was anybody that likes to raid, that likes to save on resources on anything general with ships is, let's see, where's it at? Am I missing it today? Or am I blind? Because I am blind. That is true. So, that's shear piercing. So that's not over there. Where did it go? Where did it go? Prime research. It's a prime. Sorry. All right, here. I missed it by a mile. So prime repair speed is going to save you on speed ups. About 3 hours, give or take, depending on your ship. 2 to 3 hours. And then prime repair cost. That's going to save you on your titanium alone. It says 100%. It's more like 30-40%, maybe at that. But that's still a price saving increase. Once you level up, that is something you want to invest into. I know it's $100, but a lot of these primes are actually really worth it for that, to save you that headache, that mentality. I know some of the free to play players can't get it. Maybe in the future when G4 comes out and you guys get to G4, you guys can get it, but that's still unknown certainty at this point. I'm not 100% sure on that yet, but that's the thing I digress about. Remember, I just want to talk about the rating. It does take a few hits more to get into it. I know it sucks, but once it's cracked, it's cracked. You could get in there with a Rialto. You can get in there with anything at that point and rate it, which is amazing. You can take down the biggest player in your server and drain them and sit there and be happy because you can get that stuff. For me personally, I have a 20 to 50 million resource cap on rating. If you don't have that much, I'm not touching you because I'm not going to waste that much resources to crack a base and then all of a sudden, boom, you're shielded up all of a sudden. Nah, man. That's not how it's gonna work. And then I want to talk about the other flip of the coin. If you get raided, so there's probably 4 possibilities why you get raided. 1, you fell asleep and you forgot the shield. 2, You were busy and you didn't notice your notification go off. 3, your notification didn't go off. Or 4, Scopely, in its infinite wisdom, your shield drops out of nowhere. And I could tell you how to avoid that last one. You have to make sure you keep your miners in at night. When you're asleep or when you're not really paying attention to the game, keep your miners in. Because there's been glitches going on where somebody hits you with a lower power ship and somehow your shield drops. Let's not risk that. That's just not worth it. And if you actually get raided, yeah, I know you get mad when you get raided. I know you get upset. But raiding is a part of the game. You guys got to understand that. And you guys can't lash out and be like, oh, this alliance hit me. I'm going to hit all of them because they took my resources. Remember, as Deuce says, shield up or share. Because no one's going to give you that 10-minute bubble like, hey, he's not on. I'll give him 10 minutes before I poke him. Or I'm going to poke him, then I'm going to give him 20 minutes, and then I'll hit him. I'll give him some time. Nah, no one's going to do that. No one's that nice. There's some, on my server, yeah, there are some people like, hey, are you on? They'll ask me that before they even poke. And that's cool. But realize, ultimately, when you get raided, it's not the person's raiding you's fault. It's not their alliance's fault. It's your fault. At all honesty, it's all your fault. It's, well, let's say 80% your fault or 20% Scopely's, because we know this game isn't built the best at times. And there are glitches that happen. It's a live system. 1s and 0s can flip all of a sudden and boom, your shield's gone. I suggest staying away from 12 hours because I've seen them go down so many times. Keeping your miners in at night when you're not awake. Keep them in just in case someone actually hits your miner and somehow your shield drops. Don't risk it. Do not risk it whatsoever, because it's not worth it to lose that shield or lose those resources, because some people worked for so long to get those resources, or they paid an exorbitant amount of money to get the resources so they can continue their research and get stronger in the game. But instead, they lost the shield, they lost the resources someone gained from either them not paying attention to their shields or Scopely messing up with their system. You have to be able to find a way not to do it. And don't hit people, don't hate on people because they raid you. It's a part of the game. I've had friends where I raided and I felt completely like garbage for even doing it. It's just either someone worse gets it or someone that's a friend gets it. I try to avoid hitting my friends. I usually PM them like, hey, you on? Hey, my bad, I know I shouldn't have, but it happens. It's either someone worse gets it or me. I know that sounds messed up, but it's just, raiding's a part of the game. We all gotta understand that. Alright guys, remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, subscribe to my Twitch. It's noonshell_gaming. And remember, stay positive people. Have a wonderful day and have a great weekend. Later.